Can reinventing yourself be imperfect? That is, do you have to be perfect to be reinvented or reach perfection to have been reinvented? I'll let you know in this video. How's it going, Reinventors? My name is Amelia Sims. This is Reinventing You, the channel where you can be inspired to take your own reinventing journey so that you can live a life of joy, fulfillment, and purpose. I post twice a week, so if you go below, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification. You will be notified when I upload new videos. I'm so glad you're here. If you have been considering reinventing or you're started a reinventing process and think you've got to reach perfection in order to do it, you need to stop. Let's face it. The fear of being imperfect is holding you back either from reinventing yourself, starting a reinventing process, or continuing your reinventing journey. Now is the time for you to take small steps to get moving. Do those small actionable things that you can to reach your goals. It doesn't mean you have to reach your goals yesterday, and certainly you can change your goals and they don't have to be imperfect either. So take charge, make small changes. If it's doable, if it's sustainable, keep at it. It's just like somebody who's starting a podcast. You don't have to have the perfect equipment. All you have to do, basically, you can do it on your phone. You just have to turn on your voice recorder, your memo recorder on your phone and start recording. You don't have to have the perfect setup, the studio, the microphone, the correct mixing board, all that stuff. You don't need that. You just need to get started. Take small steps. Get it done. Stop trying to be perfect. Forgive yourself and move on. One of my favorite quotes, in fact, I think I had it hanging on my wall from a really long time ago. If you look back in some of my videos from maybe the spring of 2019, it will have this quote by Will Durant. Will Durant says, "Forget mistakes, forget failures, forget everything except what you are going to do right now and do it. Today is your lucky day." You have got to forget your past mistakes and failures. I mean, that doesn't mean they don't have any kind of consequence on how you are now, but you can't continue to dwell on them. You have to learn from them and you have to move on. Name your failures. Failed career, failed marriage, failed parenting. Okay, so you failed in those areas. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to improve? What did you learn? How can you just continue to keep going even with those failures and those mistakes that you have made in the past? Focus, focus, focus on what you're about right now. What are the major changes that you're making in your life? What are the sustainable, doable steps that you are taking toward those changes? I've been following a writer who is on YouTube, and I have a link to one of her recent videos up here if you want to see it. And her story, she has been writing for several years, but she also has a full-time job, which is incredible that she's writing and continues to writing best-selling books, and she really wanted to stop working and start writing. Now, she's not really in what I would consider midlife. She's approaching that way, but she's not quite there. But she had the brave step to say, okay, I've got to do this. She had some illness in her family. She knew that she was at a good place financially. She just decided to make that step, and she was really scared about it. I mean, she really was, and she had to talk it up on her YouTube videos, and then she had to write resignation letter, and then she had to actually go in, she had to set a date, she had to go in and give it to her employer. What she did took some courage, but she took some doable, actionable steps to get to the point where she could stop her full-time job. One of those was writing. One of those was writing all the time, consistently. Publishing, going in with another writer and collaborating on a book and becoming a top-selling writer. And so she did those things and she accomplished her goal. You can do that as well. You can make your own lucky day. Now, Brené Brown is one of my favorite people. You've heard me talk about her before. She's recently written a book called Reinventing Yourself in Retirement, which I love that title, but her subtitle is really one of my favorite quotes right now. And her subtitle says this: "Let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. So let go of your failures and your past mistakes. Let go of who people think you're supposed to be and be who you are in your reinventing journey. Don't try to be perfect. You can have an imperfect reinventioning process. Perfection, or I should say the pursuit of perfection, has been holding you back. Take small steps and get moving. And if you want to know when the right time it is to start those steps, check out this video up here that I just did on the best time to reinvent yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the like button, and share this video. There may be somebody out there who's struggling with imperfection, or they're thinking they're having to be perfect in order to make some major changes in their lives. So I challenge you to share this video with at least 2 people today. Don't forget to check out these videos and share them with others as well. Have a great one.